Well, you are staying incredibly busy. I mean, it was 3 fights in like 4 months or something like that. So give me an idea. I mean, is this a concerted effort? You've been pushing to stay like this? What's it like for you?
Yeah, I'm definitely pushing a lot more, like asking for stuff, you know. I think I kind of sat back a little bit too much before and kind of allowed other people to kind of navigate. My profile now is big enough for me to start, you know, really demanding for certain things. You can push so far. But yeah, I'm using it, man. I like to be this active. I want to continue this in 2020 as well. Just keep busy.
Is any of this activity a reaction to the loss, like trying to like distance yourself from that night?
Not really. It's more a drive to get back to that fight. You know, I'm trying to just get as many fights back, so I'm back into winning ways, and then get that rematch again. That's it.
Yeah. You know, I think we always knew, I mean, a loss is going to happen. It happens in MMA, right?
Yeah.
I think we always knew that the haters were probably going to come out when it did happen.
Normal.
What did you think? I mean, the backlash and what you saw, were you expecting it, or did it surprise even you?
It's weird because initially I had a lot of positive response, which I was pleasantly surprised by. I think, you know, the people that were messaging at the time, I think they watched the fight and they were like, actually, you know what? We didn't expect you to do so well, full stop, to begin with. So, you know, congratulations to you, even though you lost, you know, And I'm getting more haters now. So now I've kind of gone, that's kind of in the back. You know, every time I have a fight, everyone's like, yeah, but Lima kicked your ass, man. It's like, yeah, okay. it's just part and parcel of it. It's never something that bothers me. I accept that you're always gonna get that. But I only care about people that genuinely support who I am, my fighting style, and just enjoy watching me perform regardless of the results. So that's it.
You said it's been driving you to get back to that, you know, that rematch. So, I mean, in some ways, like, has it added to your motivation? I mean, was it at some point maybe were you not as driven because you were just, you know, beating everybody that stood in front of you?
No, I don't know. I think things are just falling into place this way. Things have just happened this way since the fight, and it's just been active. I think this year, full stop, has been a busy year. But I prefer that. I definitely do prefer that, and like I said, I want to just continue this kind of momentum into 2020.
Japan, end of year.
Yeah.
I mean, it seems like the perfect stage for you, right? I mean, when this opportunity came, does this feel like a kind of a special moment for you?
Oh my days! Like I've heard about the audiences over here anyway, and my goal, because I've heard, you know, it's almost like a tennis match over here. They're very appreciative of individual acts, of good performances, and you know, martial arts demonstration. So then they applaud it, and then they go silent again. And you're in an arena with like 37,000 people, but you can hear your coach. You can just hear everything, supposedly. And my goal is I should be doing so much crazy stuff that these guys can't stop applauding. You know, there's just keep them as the most active you've ever heard it. So that's my goal.
What do you think about the opponent? I mean, so he's the kind of guy that can probably stay in your face and make this pretty exciting, right?
100%. He's a tough opponent, man. You can see by his record. You can see by where, you know, the levels that he's fought at. He's a wrestler type as well. Kind of like stand and trade, and like you say, in your face the whole night. Doesn't, you know, he won't fall easily. But I've said that about a few people as well, and I've changed them just because, again, they kind of get a bit like a deer in headlights when fighting me, just because they haven't seen it before. So they're kind of like, well, this is a bit, you know, they hesitate, or they over-exaggerate and plow forward and end up running into something, you know, devastating. So we'll see. Definitely from standing here, looking at what I've seen, he's a tough opponent.
I know your style is just what your style is, but knowing, like you said, this kind of platform, this moment, I mean, do you even go out there saying, all right, we got to turn it up a little bit. We're going to be even crazier.
You know what? It's just whatever energy I kind of go in, what I'm feeling at the time. It's also to do with the opponent as well. The second I see that bit of demoralization. You know, he's demoralized and it's just like, oh man, I can see that he's lost look in his face. Then it allows me to be way more creative because I can get away with doing certain things. But it's always going to depend on the opponent to begin with. First things first, the fight's the most important thing. And the second I understand or feel my opponent, get a judge of the distance and all that kind of stuff, from then on, it's party time.
Nice. And I guess last thing for me, we know what you're looking for is that rematch. What do you think it's going to take? I mean, do you see the road? What's it going to take to get back to it?
No, it's weird because, I had spoken about it directly after the fight, said how close I felt or how well I felt I was doing before the KO came. Douglas Lima was speaking about me and said, he's never fought anybody as fast as me before, and it's exciting and he's looking forward to having that rematch. Second I won, he's like, nah, you have to fight some more people. he was like, nah, I'm not even letting you come back that quick. So it's gonna happen either way. There's gonna be a point where he's not gonna be able to stop it. And like I said, if I keep doing what I'm doing now, stay active, stay busy, keep beating people, then 100% you can't stop it.
You mentioned earlier about, I guess, taking a little bit more control of your career, a little bit like fighting more.
Yeah.
Was that a problem in the past? Do you think you kind of just, you won your fights and it's like, all right, cool, let me just kind of chill?
Yeah, I think it seems to be, I don't know, just a thing that everybody does. So you kind of fall into the same pattern. So, even when you have a quick fight where, like my last fight, KO, quick, I'm completely fine, nothing wrong with me. And you feel the need to be like, oh yeah, let's go on a holiday. And, everyone has that kind of, and I get it because it's a long build up. So it's not even necessarily what you're doing in the cage in front of the people. It's what happens before that, the build up to that. We do a lot of training. We beat ourselves up. You feel like crap. You get in the cage, you have to perform. And then it's just a release of energy. You're like, yeah. And then you do feel like the need to relax. But this time I was just like, nah, I want more. I want more while I feel fresh, instead of, because a lot of times people start to get a bit more relaxed with their eating habits and this and that. And then when you goes back to training again, everything's very difficult. So I'm like, while I feel fresh, just keep going. There's no need for you to stop. Just fought on a Saturday, Sunday off, which is kind of normal. And then Monday back training. And again, Sunday I already messaged Scott Coker, so I'm back training Monday anyway. Back in, I'm just sitting on the sideline, just please, just tag me in, please. So yeah, I'm happy I did that because I'm here today and I'm about to tick off another a box of a place that I really want to fight, and an audience I really want to fight in front of. Dublin was one of them. Japan is another one. I'm about to do that. I got Vegas and New York left.
When did this new energy come? Was this after the Lima loss, or did it just kind of?
I don't know. I just think it's been a lot. There's been quite a heavy year for last few years, and for me, it's more. I've learned, no one cares as much about your progression as you do. So regardless, everyone that's there, even to support you, they still don't care as much as you do. So you have to just put in the work, and sometimes people hearing it from you makes it that much more effective than hearing it from managers and agents and coaches and this and all the mess in between. It's just like, no, let me go straight to the source and say, look, I want to fight again. You just tell me exactly when that's going to happen. I'm ready.
And just because we have the cameras rolling and everything, who do you This is a chance for you. But who do you train with? Who are your coaches? Where do you train at exactly?
Yeah.
Everything's about it's about you. But I know there's a team.
Oh man, definitely. It's the London Shoot Fighters team. Alexis Dimitriadis and Paul Ivans. Some of the most amazing coaches that never want to be seen on camera, and that's one of the reasons why I love them as well, because it is more about us in terms of the fighters. They do not care. I'm nothing against them, but I do see a lot of coaches that they enjoy being the face. They go and do book signings. They go and do seminars. They go and do this. My coaches are not into any of that stuff. It's all about the fighters. London Shoot Fighters, they were the first mixed martial arts gym in the UK. And they've just been around a long time, and they know a lot. They fought with their fighters at every single level, at every single show that's ever existed, I feel. And it's just great to be a part of a team that has history like that as well. But I call them the scientists because they are obsessive about any little details they want to get right, they correct it. And they push us hard. He's a person that will be in the gym before us, be in the gym after us. And he hits all the fitness machines. He's got all the records. So it's hard to say to someone like that, when he's telling you to be in the gym at a certain time and you're tired, you can't say no to that when he's in there. He's not even fighting for anything, and he's in there before you. It just keeps you motivated.
Awesome. Well, thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
No,
Pleasure,
man.
Appreciate it,
Thank you, man.